It's a tough world out here. I had to take a second to, step outside, get a breather after, I guess you can call that a performance. But let me just say this. The Gamma Gators never claimed to be Sluggers players. No further questions.
Mario Sluggers. What a storied game. Played against Huge. Kind of kicked my ass, unfortunately. Definitely deserved that victory. He was definitely way better than me. I was kind of figuring out how it worked. I haven't played the game since maybe I was like 12 years old or something like that. And Huge, he's a little bit younger than me. All right, he's got the Zoomer energy. Not that that's a problem. Anyway, then I played Cokes. Cokes, he didn't have a great time, but I definitely came around to Sluggers a little bit more as the event or week went on. Has its merits, but mostly Baby DK.
This is getting really old. It's not even a joke anymore. It's like, what can we do to screw over the Robo Rats now, I played game 1 against Cokes, an absolute pitching masterclass. He gets 1 run on me because I was adjusting to the nunchuck. Otherwise, couldn't do shit against me. Proved my dominance. Of course, you just get to wash against a guy who can't play the game at all. And then it's game 2. It's the finals. I don't even need to tell you what you saw. I put up 7 runs without any blooper shenanigans on my side. Dude's a scrub, didn't even think to pitch Bowser Jr. with his wicked changeup. Less game knowledge than me, less skill than me. I got honest home runs, honest star hits, honest double plays. Everything he did was an inning where Blooper had it fucked. Balls that went past Petey, balls that sent Yoshi into the wall that should have been buddy throws. It was my game to win. It was my crowning achievement, and I got absolutely screwed over. Okay? I guess Nintendo paired with Make-A-Wish or something. But that's enough charity for me for the year.
As one of 2 members in Dinger City to be born after 9/11, this week was made for me. I'm 20 years old, I got young blood, and everyone who played this week, it felt like they didn't want to be there, and they all said it. All of them hated the game. I said I hated the game. I said that to make them feel better. I was whooping them. And that's another boon for the Cyber Roaches. That puts us in first place. See you at the finish line.
Dinger City, this just in. Roaches are running wild in downtown Dinger City.
That is right, Tyler. Looks like here in week 6, the Cyber Roaches are just running away with it. Going into the first game of the week, our fellow Cyber Roach, Huge, taking on an Astro Pigeon Jim for the final week of Jim Stravaganza. In the top of the second, a bobble getting 2 runners on, and then Jim scores the first run of the game after Boshi can't come up with one in the outfield. Moving on to the bottom of the third, a Boshi single brings in the first run for Huge, and then a Peach star hit brings 2 more across, leading to a 6-run inning for Huge in the bottom of the third.
Oh yeah, something just clicked in Huge's brain, and he began the true Roach domination. Top of the fourth, yeah, there was a 2-run homer for Firebro from Jim, but then Huge just piles it right back on with a 3-run homer from Bowser Jr., and then the top of the 7th, Jim gets absolutely iced in the quick time event to lose the game to both the superior team and the superior player.
Yeah, it was actually really impressive how quickly that quick time event was won. It was almost immediate. Jim left in the dust. The reaction speed of the Zoomer was just too good for him.
Absolutely. And then we're going to move on to game 2, featuring Cokes of the Gamma Gators and Spencer of the Robo Rats. Cokes had DK, he was the home team. Spencer had Big Bosch. And, Spencer came in this week really like, I'm going to win Sluggers.
Spewing confidence.
And you know what? He did back it up quite a bit. Top of the second, a good Waluigi star hit. Top of the third, a Daisy flower ball. Top of the 3, however, a double play ending the inning.
That's tough. That's definitely tough. And I have to say one thing about Sluggers, Waluigi star hit and Daisy star hit, super good, especially
Absolutely.
Daisies. Moving on to the bottom of the fourth, we had a home button press, which is a bit of a gameplay violation in my opinion, but there's only so much you can do. In the bottom of the 6th, we had 2 Daisy star pitches to strike out Funky Kong in a big spot there. Really close game. In the bottom of the 7th, a Bowser Jr. bunt off of a Daisy star pitch, which is, a viable strategy. Bunting a little bit weird in this game, but you may as well throw it out there when you can. And ultimately, Spencer able to come home with this one 2-1, holds on to that narrow lead. The pitching looking absolutely elite, though.
Possibly a little closer than he would have liked, but nevertheless,
Win's a win.
Spencer punches a ticket to the Gold Bowl.
And speaking of the Gold Bowl, let's move over to the other side of things.
The toilet bowl.
I was going to go for the bronze beatdown, but you know what? In the toilet bowl, we got Cokes with the Bowser Jr. team and Jim with the Mario team. In the top of the second, we saw a Firebro Magical Catch double play. Now, Firebro Magical Catch, not something we're really used to in Mario Superstar Baseball, but honestly, what a great thing to give this character. And you move on to the top of the third. Speaking of a great thing, Peach's Star Swing. Going for a triple. Peach's Star Swing only affecting the men of the game. So no ladies there to pick up this one, and a triple for Peach.
This game was far from over, because in the bottom of the third, we saw that Wiggler go-ahead home run to put Jim in the lead, and it was just back and forth action from there. Top of the fifth, Mario Star Swing. Bottom of the fifth, Firebro home run to tie it up 5-5 with only 2 innings left on the proverbial clock.
Yeah, and then at the top of the sixth, another quick time event coming in for Jim. This time, it ends in a double play of the body check. Really weird situation there, but you'll love to see it. And then the top of the seventh, Jim with a Mario Fireball inside the park home run to get the go-ahead run and the winning run in Game 3, taking 2 points home for the Astro Pigeons and giving the Gators a big old Gator egg.
A very necessary Gator egg. They lay eggs.
They do.
It's true.
Fact check.
And you know what? A truly great standout performance from Jim.
Yeah, absolutely. Jim, overall, pretty good performance from him in the 3 weeks that he played in. But speaking of good performances, why don't we go on to Game 4, the gold medal match between Huge and Spencer. Huge as the Peach team and the home team, Spencer as the Yoshi team. Top of the second, we see a 3-run home run from Boomerang Bro. Really, really good way to start things off if you're Spencer. But then in the bottom of the second, the signature character, Green Dry Bones, with a 2-run home run for Huge.
Huge loves giving his opponent just a little bit of leeway. That way it's ever more devastating when he brings it back. 2-run, ding-dong. City Hall, what would have been a home run if it weren't for a Birdo Buddy jump, but
Brutal.
Huge didn't care. All in the same inning. Toadette RBI. Peach Star hit RBI to take the lead. Mario Fireball RBI, and the ball just kept rolling.
Yeah, but then in the top of the fifth, Daisy with 2 RBIs there. I mean, that's a game tie right there. And then a Birdo Star scoring 2. Spencer in the lead now. But that wasn't going to last long, of course, with Huge on our team.
Of course. Huge ties it up with that Boshi Star hit for an RBI into another Toadette RBI.
He's learned well.
And then the PD error leads to a Mario RBI, putting us in the lead. Spencer had but one mere chance to take it back, but a double play would end the game in favor of Huge. The Rats' cutest little guy.
The Roaches.
Fuck. The Roaches' cutest little guy.
Absolutely. Taking down the Spud over on the Rats and propelling the Roaches into first place where we belong.
He did give Spencer the chance to do what he does best, and that is complain in the post-edit, trying to pretend it's not all his fault. But in my opinion, man, Spencer's the reason the Rats are losing.
Yeah, you know what? You could blame Colin a little bit for putting up that 0 last week, but ultimately, if Spencer had just won this game, then the Rats would have been in better shape.
You could even argue it's poor leadership on Jason, who if he hasn't eaten dinner, he will not show up.
That's true. And you know what? Something to note, if we had lost that game, which we didn't because we wouldn't, there'd be a 3-way tie for first place. But that's not the case because the Roaches, baby, solidly in first place with 18 points. And then going down the line, we got the Astro Pigeons, second place with 15, the Gamma Gators, third place with 14, and the Robo Rats in the basement, 13 points.
We are firmly living in the Roach Nation. We got a second boon 2 weeks in a row, the dance pad, invoking it for the first inning of a game against an opponent, and I couldn't be more thrilled.
Absolutely incredible stuff here in Roach Nation. And if you want to support Roach Nation or the other ones, you can go ahead and buy some Dinger City merch at dingercity.com. Every single dollar spent on Factions merch will go towards a potential win for 1 week worth of points for the team that you are supporting. So be sure to buy a shirt, buy a sticker, buy everything for the team that you love.
And tune in next week for the craziest classic yet, extra smaller, as 4 players draft teams for just the 1 week. It's going to be a awesome week.
Yeah, we're halfway through Dinger City Factions. Let us know in the comments who you think's taking it all home after the halfway point. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Roach Nation out.